I haven't given myself time to recover or time to heal. I had a intense.
I haven't given myself time to recover or heal after an intense year. Did you ever imagine you'd see Blake Lively, Hollywood's so-called sweetheart, finally get called out for who she really might be? Well, brace yourself, because what's surfacing now could genuinely shock you. Rumors are swirling that Justin Baldoni, the actor and director known for his respectful and professional demeanor, has reached his breaking point. In a courtroom twist, he dropped a bombshell, suggesting that Blake might be grappling with serious mental health issues. And Blake? She's furious, beyond furious, in fact. Sources say even her closest allies are scrambling to manage the fallout. Why does this matter so much? Because this isn't just one celebrity gossiping about another. It's about peeling back the layers of someone who's allegedly hidden the truth for years, maintaining a polished facade while chaos brewed beneath the surface. Is this a genuine concern for her well-being, or is Blake simply enraged that her carefully crafted image is crumbling? This isn't your typical courtroom drama. It's a story of someone unraveling, losing grip, and twisting the narrative to cling to the spotlight. Once you hear what both sides have allegedly done, you might never see Blake Lively the same way again. Blake Lively has long projected an aura of charm and grace. She's the golden girl of Hollywood, with a smile that dazzles on red carpets and Instagram posts so curated they could double as magazine spreads. But behind the scenes, whispers from those who've worked with her paint a different picture, one of rudeness, control, and a stark contrast to her public persona. For years, she's cultivated an image of perfection, but now that facade seems to be cracking. Rumors suggest she's teetering on the edge of a breakdown, and Justin Baldoni might have just exposed what she's been concealing all along. How did this escalate to such a fever pitch? Insiders claim it all erupted when Justin's legal team brought up her potential mental instability in court. That single phrase ignited a firestorm. Some argue she's just stressed, overworked, perhaps, while others speculate she's always had deeper issues, masked by her flawless exterior. Either way, Blake is livid. People close to her say she's incensed that anyone would dare air her private struggles, if they're even real. If these problems are genuine, why has she pretended everything was fine for so long? She's clearly uncomfortable with this being public, but perhaps honesty from the start could have softened the blow. Now Blake's hitting back, calling Justin manipulative and entitled. But could she be deflecting, hoping to keep the spotlight off her own vulnerabilities? Those who know her say she's always been under immense pressure, striving relentlessly to maintain that perfect image. That doesn't necessarily mean she's unstable, though. The ongoing legal battle between her and Justin has unearthed more layers. An interview from before the lawsuits surfaced recently, where Justin hinted at a tough year. Could this be the root of her apparent unraveling? Maybe Justin isn't fabricating anything. Maybe he's simply voicing a truth others have been too afraid to acknowledge. Still, Blake isn't backing down, even if she's the one with secrets to hide. Let's shift focus to Justin Baldoni. He's built a reputation as a thoughtful actor and activist, often praised for championing empathy and personal growth. But the Justin emerging in this legal showdown seems like a different person, cunning, cold, and unburdened by ethical hesitations. In the high-stakes arena of a courtroom, it appears no tactic is off limits. Rumor has it that Justin deliberately highlighted Blake's alleged mental struggles to undermine her credibility, a ruthless, game-changing move if true. Word on the street is he's crafting a narrative that she's prone to wild mood swings, volatile outbursts, and meltdowns that cloud her judgment. It's a bombshell accusation. If you were a juror, hearing that someone might be unhinged could sway your opinion before you even sift through the evidence. Where is this coming from? Some say Justin has a stash of text messages, voicemails, or even recordings that back up his claims. Others think it's all a clever ruse, a psychological ploy to destabilize Blake, framing her as a ticking time bomb. Here's the twist. Instead of offering concrete proof of her supposed mental issues, rumors suggest Justin is relying on innuendo. He's dropping hints like, "I know things about her you can't even fathom," letting the public's imagination fill in the blanks. Is he the manipulator everyone's making him out to be, or is he shining a light on a harsh reality no one else dares to confront? Critics argue he's desperate for leverage, willing to smear Blake at any cost. Yet a few voices online wonder if he's actually the whistleblower, exposing a long-buried truth. Could Justin be the hero here, not the villain? The lines are blurry, and that's exactly how scandals like this spiral out of control. Just when you think the story's peaked, the rumor mill churns out more jaw-dropping claims. Alleged voicemails supposedly exist, messages that cast Blake in a light far removed from her polished image. Sources claim these recordings capture her ranting about feeling trapped or betrayed, possibly tied to her tensions with Justin. On their own, they might not seem extraordinary, arguments get heated, after all, but the intensity is said to raise questions about her emotional stability. Then there are whispers of text message exchanges, heated back and forths that might show Justin goading Blake, pushing her to the brink. If you prod someone enough, they're bound to snap eventually. Are these the smoking guns Justin's betting on, or just rumors stoking the drama? Online sleuths claim to have seen screenshots, calling them disturbing peeks into a toxic power struggle. One alleged text from Blake reads, "If you knew me in person longer, you'd have a sense of how flirty and yummy the ball busting would play." But no reputable outlet has published these, leaving us to wonder, are they real or just the work of attention-hungry trolls? Even darker are the rumors that Justin has an audio recording of Blake at her most vulnerable, a raw, desperate moment that, out of context, could paint her as unhinged. If such a tape exists, it could heavily sway a judge's perception. But let's pause and ask, have we actually seen these voicemails or texts? Are we just swallowing a hyped-up rumor cycle? The alleged evidence could be legitimate, or it might be a brilliant bluff from Justin's team. Either way, these tantalizing leaks add a sinister edge to an already explosive tale, feeding an online frenzy that craves every juicy detail. When news broke that Blake's mental stability was being questioned in court, social media erupted. Her supporters rallied, flooding platforms like Twitter and Instagram with hashtags like #JusticeForBlake and Stand By Her. They vilified Justin, labeling him a snake, a backstabber, and the mastermind of a vicious smear campaign. Memes sprang up, casting him as a puppet master twisting the legal system to his advantage. If Justin thought he could lob this accusation and slip away unscathed, he sorely misjudged the backlash. Meanwhile, a smaller but growing faction began questioning Blake's pristine persona. One fan mused online, "It's my love language, spicy and playfully bold, never with teeth. What's so crazy about that?" Others chimed in, "Maybe there's more to this." Could Justin be onto something? This vocal minority is gaining traction, probing whether Hollywood's glamour queen is hiding a Messier reality. After all, entire careers in Tinseltown are built on polished illusions. The idea that Blake might battle inner demons isn't unthinkable, it's the public exposure that's jarring. The real twist? Both Blake and Justin have stayed eerily quiet in public. Blake reportedly refuses to address the mental health claims head-on, focusing instead on the broader legal fight. Justin's camp offers vague, no comments, which only stokes the flames. Their silence breeds 1,000 conspiracies, each wilder than the last. The tension keeps building. Every day brings new rumors, maybe a cryptic Instagram story from Blake, a stray like on a post from Justin. Fans dissect these digital crumbs, convinced they're clues to a looming bombshell. Is this the calm before an uglier storm, or are both sides too scared to speak until the chaos settles behind closed doors? The rumors of Blake's alleged meltdowns are growing louder. Some claim she's been spotted storming out of lawyer meetings, tears streaming, cursing Justin's name. Others say she's beefed up security at home, fearing his allegations could spiral into something uglier if public opinion shifts. Is any of it true? Hard to tell. But these repeated tales of emotional outbursts are bolstering the narrative that she's cracking under pressure. Meanwhile, tabloids paint Justin as a smug trickster, quietly planting these stories to cement the idea that Blake's off the rails. It's a textbook tactic. Provoke your opponent, watch them implode, then point to the wreckage as proof. Is this a genius legal strategy or a deplorable manipulation? People who've worked with Justin, anonymously of course, offer mixed takes. Some say they never saw this ruthless streak. Others describe him as fiercely ambitious, suggesting this side isn't surprising. Somewhere in this mess lies the truth, buried under half-truths and leaked snippets. Does Justin genuinely believe he's doing the right thing? exposing Blake's issues for her own good or to ensure a fair legal outcome? Or is that just a noble excuse for a calculated smear? The deeper we dig, the murkier it gets. Yet, as onlookers, we're hooked on this high-stakes saga where careers, reputations, and emotional stakes hang in the balance. Contradictions abound in any scandalous courtroom clash. Some insiders say Justin's initial comments about Blake were mild, focusing on her decision-making, but he escalated to profound mental issues when her legal moves cornered him. Did he amplify the claims out of desperation? Possibly. There's also a gap between official court filings and tabloid leaks. One version suggests he never outright said mental breakdown, yet that phrase has lodged itself in the public mind. Blake, the media darling, is fuming over claims she'd rather keep buried. Justin, seen by some as a truth-teller and by others as a shameless schemer, is weaponizing personal struggles for leverage, or so the story goes. Is this a grand, ruthless strategy we can barely grasp, or just two people locked in a bitter feud, willing to get as personal as it takes? With Hollywood's knack for spin, sifting fact from fiction feels impossible. What's clear is that both reputations are teetering. Blake's flawless image is tarnished, at least for some. Justin's warm, empathetic persona is overshadowed by hints of cruelty. Will either come out on top, or does the nature of these accusations mean everyone loses? The world watches, waiting for that one explosive piece of evidence, a revelation of Blake's struggles, or proof of Justin's manipulation. No one knows who holds the edge in court, or whose story aligns with reality. But one thing's undeniable. This is a spectacle of rumored schemes, shocking claims, and relentless drama that's too wild to script. The next time Blake or Justin dares to hint at this chaos online, every eye will be locked on them, eager for the next twist.